So we are building a prosthetic hand for our user, and we're gonna anonymize the user as Agent H. So we received a plaster mold from Agent H, and we were able to 3D scan it using equipment from Jacobs Institute with the help of design specialist Chris Myers. And this is the 3D printed version of the scanned hand. So as you can see, we don't have to worry about the hand, the casted hand to be broken within the design process, but also the main objective here is to simulate the wrist movement of the hand with actual mechanical part like this, so that we can build a body part prosthetic upon it. And we're gonna explain the versions of prototype that we have so far. So this is the version 1, the prototype 1 of casted hand into 3D printed version, which took around an hour and 30 minutes to print using Ultimaker. And what we wanted to do is that since we can position the wrist part, and a lot of body part prosthetic hand uses those wrist movement into either gripping or opening the hand, prosthetic hand. So we thought having a articulation in this hand point is very important. So this was the second version, which obviously I had some mistakes on building the revolute joint here, because as soon as it rotates, it doesn't have the axis as aligned as I expected. So this was the second version, which didn't have any revolute joint. And the third version, we were able to have the wrist movement simulated. But the problem is that, as you can see, this is floating in the air, meaning there is no friction or a force to return. So in the fourth version, we added the spring part and also string. So spring and the tendon spring, so that we can actuate the wrist movement of the hand. And why this is important is because since our user is not with us during the development process of the prosthetic hand, having the mechanical articulation of the wrist movement would enable us to imagine what's going to build upon this hand. So this is our current process, and then we'd like to update with the actual design process of the prosthetic hand in the follow-up video. Thank you for watching.